It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. It's the comic book show. Yeah.
Interior, underground parking garage, level 3, night. Ding! An elevator opens. A security guard steps out, bored. He looks all directions, checking the garage. Inside the elevator, the guard gets back in, yawns, and waits for the elevator to go down. P3, P4. Ding! Doors open. Guard looks out. He gets back in, waiting. P4, P5. Ding! Doors open to pitch black. The guard looks worried. Interior, underground parking garage, level 5, night. The guard takes a flashlight off his belt. Man, it's dark. He steps forward. Glass is heard crunching. Broken glass at his feet. He looks up. On the ceiling, all the light fixtures have been smashed. The security guard says something.
Oh, all right, who's out there?
His flashlight reveals Toad, a grinning, ugly man whose lizard-like features are covered in warts. Toad wears a bad suit, stands crouched on the hood of a car, long-legged.
Hello?
Mutant.
Toad suddenly leaps, springing high. The guard follows with flashlight and gun, trying to aim. Toad somersaults, a blur in an arc over the guard. Toad lands beside a dim-witted behemoth named Blob. Blob is indescribably huge, 1,000 pounds of perpetually sweating flab in a, oh my god, that's so many X's, L shirt.
Hey, Mr. Big Shot, you really want to shine that thing in everyone's face?
Two mutants.
Another voice says off screen.
Oh, yeah, makes that 3.
Sabretooth steps from behind Blob, a man-beast in a fine suit with blonde hair, bushy sideburns, and pupilless ivory eyes. He fans his clawed fingers, smiling a fanged smile.
Yeah, what do you say? You be Little Red Riding Hood, I'll be the big bad wolf.
Just stay where you are, all of you.
Yeah, let me play with him.
Stop, stay there.
Security guard fires. Blam, 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 blam. Blam!
Look what you did!
Blob rips the shirt open. There are 4 deep indentations in his fat torso. He takes a long, deep breath. The guard eyes widen in realization. Blob flexes his body. Bullets shoot from the indentations. Pop, 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 pop. The guard's body is heard falling off screen. The flashlight rolls. It stops at the feet of a man in expensive dress shoes. The man slides one toe under the flashlight and flips it onto its base, so its beam points straight up. Meet Magneto. Handsome, stately, and elegantly dressed, with a shock of pure white hair.
Now, if there are no further intrusions...
Magneto holds up a bottle of champagne in one hand. Blob, Sabretooth, and Toad gather round. Quite a coven.
To beginnings, and to the promises contained therein. Never forget, we are the next step in Homo sapien evolution. Homo superior. And at these crossroads, my friends, and miles and years beyond them, an entire generation awaits our guidance.
Magneto passes the bottle. The villains each drink.
Oh, yes, have some.
Share it. Each of you has now had the honor of standing at ground zero, or at the 0 hour for you DC Comics fans.
The bottle returns to Magneto. He sips, then throws the bottle. It smashes. He walks away.
Go. I'll follow soon enough.
Blob crosses to the elevator. He pulls it open. Red lights glow from the empty shaft. Without hesitation, Blob leaps down. Sabretooth jumps next. Falling out of sight, Toad follows. Across the garage, Magneto walks on, till the glow from the shaft no longer reaches him. Darkness, silence. Then a crackling is heard, like accumulating energy. A light appears, glowing. At the center of the light, Magneto is the source of the power. Arms outstretched. Roaring energy flows through him. From his fists, jagged lightning-like bolts burst in all directions. The bolts grip massive support girders, clutching naked steel. Amid the brilliance, Magneto clenches his teeth. Metal screams.
Ow!
Exterior, Manhattan, night. The Manhattan skyline. The Citicorp building stands tall. A relatively quiet night. Then a rumbling is heard. The Citicorp building trembles. It shifts impossibly to one side. Thousands of windows shatter. It's still for a moment. With a shriek of tortured metal, the City Corp building falls. Destruction echoes, dust rises. The city line is forever altered. Ooh. Not 2001, got it. Insert TV screen. A CNN news reporter over images of rubble-strewn streets.
Death toll rises by the hour. A group of mutant terrorists calling themselves the Brotherhood has taken responsibility, demanding the abolition of the Mutant Registration Act, which passed into law October 1st. Republican Senator Charles Chester, a supporter of the MRA, today urged further congressional action.
The TV plays in a crowded bar. Everyone watching. Senator Chester, plump and red-faced, is shown addressing the reporters.
The problem is they're different, but you can't always tell by looking. They don't even carry concealed weapons. They are the concealed weapons. So I say it's time to consider
Internment.
Camp for mutants and fidelity tattoos.
Nice. This gets cheers and whistles from the bar crowd. Exterior, city, street, night. A billboard atop a building reads, "Mutants must register." The CNN reporter continues in voiceover.
An international conference to address the problem convenes in Geneva in 2 weeks, but public fear continues to rise.
On TVs, hordes of angry people cheering. Anti-mutant banners. Interior, suburban home. Living room, night. On a TV, the reporter ends the news on a news anchor in a CNN studio.
In a related story, captured mutant bank robber and murderer Mark O'Kane, also known as the Juggernaut, remains in the custody of National Guard. It is rumored that he will soon be transferred.
TV turns off. A husband and wife are here. Tensions are high.
She's just a child.
Husband
Doesn't matter. Okay, if we don't register her, we're breaking the law. Do you want that kind of trouble? Because I sure don't.
We can't do it. We don't know what might happen.
Well, she's a mutant.
What if they take her away?
Oh, she's a mutant. We don't have any choice, honey bun.
She's our daughter.
Husband turns back to the bar, adding ice to his drink.
Our adopted daughter. What kind of thing is that to say?
Husband doesn't look at her, just drinks. Interior, suburban home, bedroom, night. Dark room. Jubilee, a Chinese American, young, mod, pretty, and sad, sits with her back against the door. Tears in her eyes. Husband and wife's argument is heard off screen. Jubilee blows a big bubble gum bubble. Makes no effort to stop it from popping. She stands, pulling the gum off and wiping tears. At a closet, she lifts a knapsack and grabs inline skates. So 90s. Exterior, suburban home, backyard, night. The knapsack drops from the second-story window. Jubilee follows, landing effortlessly. Ends the scene with, insert title, Long Island, New York. As Jubilee runs across the lawn, runs away. Exterior, Rikers Island, the vault, night. An armored car speeds along the road leading to a concrete wall. Insert title, The Vault, Prison for Criminal Mutants, Rikers Island, New York City. Interior, armored car, night. In the cargo area, a mega mutant juggernaut lies unconscious, chained to a pallet. Through a window, the nervous driver glances back. In the cab of the armored car, the driver faces forward. A tough guy soldier is beside him with a huge grenade gun.
Why is he still wearing his metal skivvies?
They couldn't get it off. They tried. They couldn't even figure out what it's made of.
How are they gonna hold him anyway? I mean, I hear that once he's moving, nothing can stop him.
Is he moving now?
No, but he's all drugged up.
And that's pretty much how he's gonna be spend the rest of the next 20 years.
The driver slows the armored car. Through the windshield, a huge steel door in the vault's perimeter wall slides open. The armored car proceeds, entering a concrete courtyard.
Uh-oh.
Exterior, the vault, night. The armored car stops. At the courtyard center stands a massive bunker-like structure, the vault. Blob stands amongst many unconscious guards, throws one last guard aside, and gives a friendly wave. In the cab, a soldier leans to look in his rearview mirror.
Back up! Get out of here!
In the courtyard, the armored car goes into reverse. Sabretooth in battle armor works the perimeter door controls. The door is closing. The armored car backs towards it fast. Boom! The armored car hits the door. In the cab, the driver and soldier are shaken. In the courtyard, the armored car lurches forward. Ahead, Blob plants his feet like a sumo wrestler. The armored car picks up speed as a soldier opens his door and leans out, aiming his gun. Sabretooth runs to follow. The soldier fires a grenade. Poot! Sabretooth bobs to one side. The grenade sizzles past, explodes against the perimeter wall. Ahead, the armored car closes in on Blob. Blob waits calm, crosses arms all at once. Wham! The armored car meets the immovable Blob and comes to a smashing windshield, halting stop. Kapoof! The driver and soldier slam into airbags. In the cargo area, Juggernaut's body slides forward. In the cab, driver and soldier recoil. Airbags deflate. A clunk is heard on the roof, and Toad looks in, upside down.
Speed kills!
Toad knocks their heads together. Bonk. They're out cold. Sabretooth arrives at the passenger door, tears it off. Sabretooth grabs a keychain from the soldier's belt. Time cut. At the back of the armored car, Toad uses the keys to open the rear doors. Sabretooth drives a prison forklift, lifting out the pallet with the Juggernaut backing up. Toad leaps onto Juggernaut's chest and takes out the metal canister while Blob watches.
Wake up, Juggernaut. Time to join the Brotherhood.
Toad produces a big hypodermic, presses the needle against Juggernaut's arm. The needle bends, unable to pierce, snaps.
I was afraid of that.
Yeah, nice job, Toad. Now what?
Toad leaps down and goes under the forklift seat. He pulls out a toolbox, dumps the contents, picks up a jumper cables, and grins. Toad throws open the forklift's hood, clamps onto the battery. Toad clamps the other ends of the cables to Juggernaut's armor.
Let her rip!
Sabretooth revs the engine. Zzz. Electricity causes Juggernaut to convulsively, violently shake. Blob grins, amused.
If this doesn't wake him up, nothing will!
Behind them, the perimeter wall door explodes inwards and falls with a boom.
Boom!
The villains turn. Enter the Xmen in armored battle gear. Cyclops leads, handsome, lean-muscled, eyes hidden behind a visor of the horizontal ruby-red slits across it. Behind him is the stunning Jean Grey and Beast, surprisingly attractive for a knuckle walker, covered head to toe in blue fur. Iceman brings up the rear, the youngest. He looks like a typical dashing, handsome, maybe slightly gay dude, but you'll see where he gets his name in a minute.
Knock, knock. Who's there?
Oh, no, it's the X-Men!
Oh, that's right, Fuzzy. Let's go.
With a snarl, Sabretooth charges at them.
Snarl!
Cyclops shoots a red beam of energy from his visor slit. Blasts Sabretooth against the forklift. He's hurt. Blob looks at the stunned Sabretooth, then runs towards the X-Men furious. Simultaneously, Toad turns, runs, and leaps.
You hurt my friend!
Toad lands on the roof of the armored car. Blob charges at Cyclops, Beast, and Iceman. Iceman steps to the fore as Jean holds out her arm and raises into the air.
He's mine.
Iceman transforms, becoming encased from head to toe in rough-hewn ice. Every move he makes, you hear his limbs crackling. He holds his fist, firing big ice balls. The ice bounces harmlessly off Blob's flab. Cyclops tackles Iceman out of harm's way just as Blob lunges. Beast falls backwards, kicks with both legs as Blob arrives, adding the Blob's momentum and flips him, flailing. Blob lands flat on his back with a ground-shaking thud. On the armored car's roof, Toad sees this and looks to see Jean Grey hovering this direction. The air around Jean shimmers with heat, like heat warp. Toad turns, makes a mighty leap. He lands on the vault's roof, spinning to face Jean Grey, who comes floating above. Toad hisses.
Give it up, Toad.
Why are you fighting us? You're mutants! You're betraying your race!
You kill innocent people.
No such thing!
Don't try my patience. I don't want to have to slam you.
How's a girl like you gonna slam me?
Jesus. Toad leaps at her, jagged fingernails poised to rip. Jean projects a blast of psionic energy, slamming him.
Ow, my balls!
Toad crashes onto the roof, cracking the concrete.
That's how.
Down in the courtyard, Cyclops, Beast, and Iceman circle Blob.
You should have stayed down, Blob.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Beast leaps from one side. The Blob backhand swats him away. Iceman jumps up behind Blob, arms around his throat.
Bobby, no!
Blob struggles, then falls to his knees and bends, throwing Iceman into Cyclops. Both heroes tumble. Blob comes to grab Beast. A bear hug grip. Beast roars in pain.
You're gonna be the great big teddy bear, aren't you? Aren't you?
Up on the vault's roof, Toad lies unconscious. Jean lands and approaches, cautiously. Toad suddenly sits up, squirts spittle from under his tongue. Spittle strikes Jean in the face. She turns and falls, blinded. Toad runs at her, then clunk, he falls back like he ran into a plate glass window. The air wavers around Jean as he pulls at the goo. Down in the courtyard, Blob still crush-hugging Beast. Blob throws him down. Beast gasps for breath.
Blob, look here.
Blob turns, curious.
What's up?
Cyclops, still down, fires a beam of red energy right into the Blob's groin. Groin! The groin. His groin. There you go. Blob slumps to his knees, eyes wide, pause. He falls forward. Cyclops goes to help Iceman up, looks to the Beast. You all right, Henry?
You all right, Henry?
Beast on his knees, nods. Cyclops looks up.
Where's Jean?
A sound is heard, loud, ping! Metal snapping. Cyclops turns. At the forklift, Juggernaut sits up. Pallet chain snapping. Ping, ping, ping! Nearby, Sabretooth rolls over near the torn armored car door, still dazed. Juggernaut breaks the chains of his legs, then turns to stand. Huge. He looks at Cyclops and Iceman. Pause.
X-Men! I hate X-Men!
Cyclops put his arm out to Iceman.
Stay behind me.
Sabretooth looks to the mirror on the ground of the armored car. He reaches and rips the mirror off. Juggernaut takes a step towards Cyclops. Thwump! Footfall. Cyclops blasts. Sabretooth throws the mirror. Instantaneously, Cyclops' red ray reaches Juggernaut. The mirror crosses starburst. Backblast. Cyclops is pounded by his own energy reflected, sent sprawling. Cyclops hits the dirt. Unconsciousness comes. Fade to black. From darkness.
Scott? Scott?
Fade in. Jean Grey kneeling over Cyclops. Distant helicopters are heard.
Oh, what happened? Oh, Lord.
Beast and Iceman are down, unconscious. The bad guys are gone. Jean helps Cyclops up.
They're okay. They're alive. We have to get out of here before the police come. Hold on.
Can you carry us all?
I think so. Hold on to me.
Cyclops does. Jean holds out her hands. Beast and Iceman rise, enveloped in a mental energy field. All four X-Men rise into the night air, moving beyond the vault's walls. Helicopters are heard closer. Interior, war room, day. On a vast TV screen, C-SPAN shows the Senate in session. Senator Chester has the floor.
Well, who are these mysterious X-Men? If they fight for the comic good, like some claim they do, then why haven't they come forward with their accounted for under their Mutant Registration Act? Why is that?
On TV, applause from senators. In the war room, Charles Xavier, bald, handsome, wheelchair-bound, watches sadly. Cyclops enters wearing ruby red sunglasses in place of his visor.
What was humanity expecting? Okay, we polluted the earth, depleted the ozone, sprayed our food with chemicals, and now our progeny begins the show of evolutionary result, and we act surprised and shocked.
Professor, I wanted to talk to you about last night.
Gross.
Yes. Boom. Yes, you did your best, Scott.
Gross.
Okay. Leave it at that, but we must focus on the Brotherhood.
Cyclops is troubled. Xavier wheels to a keyboard, punches keys.
Let me show you stuff. My keyboard's over here. Keyboard's over here. I finished my latest excursion on the internet. Hold on. I finished my latest excursion on the interwebs.
Where do you find blue chicken?
Don't judge. The final CSS Unix code was nearly a breakthrough, and I found what I was searching.
On the TV screen, a blurred image of Logan with wild spiked black hair and long black sideburns. Surveillance photos.
Ah, yes, see. Here's an operative for the Canadian government, Department H, and a fellow mutant.
A mutant secret agent?
Yes, his name is Logan. Logan. Codename Wolverine, and we need him very badly.
What?
Wes's mic is out.
I need a new mic very badly. Oh, it's just...
Well, this is continued on page 18.
I need Wolverine very badly. I have a thing for Wolverine.
Continued on page 18.
Yes.
What makes him so special?
I'll let you know in a moment.
Exterior, small Canadian town, day. Logan cruises with this fishing village, studies buildings. He stops in front of the White Cat Bar, a log cabin motif with faux snow. Logan takes out an old photo. It shows the White Cat Bar. Less sturdy, less old. Same place, though. Interior, White Cat Bar. Day. Busy place. Logan sits at the bar.
What'll it be, friend? I'm hoping you can answer me some questions. Like, how long has this place been around, the way it is now, with the whole Winter Wonderland thing going on? Oh, I'd say at least 15 years.
Background.
You a townie? Born and raised. How many years you put in here? Say, what's this all about? You some kind of reporter or something? It's hard to explain. You want the long stories or the short story? I like stories with happy endings. I've been working at this dive for almost 10. Yeah. Okay, do me a favor. Take a good hard look at me. Ever seen me before?
No, not that I can recall.
You sure? Take your time. It might have been ages ago.
Oh, sorry, friend, but I think if I'd seen that face before, I'd remember it.
It's alright. It's fine. How about sliding me a bottle of Jack?
The bartender brings up a bottle. Logan uncaps and pours, depressed. A waitress comes with an order, eyeing Logan.
Now, how is it you and I are going to get to know each other? We're sitting all the way up at the bar like that.
Darling, you don't want to know me. You wouldn't like me very much.
Exterior, White Cat Bar, night. Logan starts his cycle, sits back and looks at the bar. He takes out the photo of the bar, staring at it. He bends one corner, pockets it. Exterior, Canadian forests, day. Logan rides a dirt trail, headed for a hunting cabin. Interior, Logan's cabin, day. Logan sits at his desk. There's an old cigar box there, full of photographs, hundreds. Logan puts the photo of the White Cat Bar, corner bent in, and shuts the lid. Interior, Logan's cabin, night. Logan sleeps, dreaming. He sits up alert and sniffs the air. Exterior, forest, night. Logan moves, stealth-like. Someone is heard. In the darkness ahead, a man. Logan turns, tackles. Logan hits the ground with Cyclops pinned under him. He pops his claws in front of Cyclops' face.
Don't move, pretty boy.
Mr. Logan, I presume?
Well, how about you, all calm, cool, and collected?
Logan retracts his claws, puts his fist to Cyclops' throat, pops his left claw close to Cyclops' neck.
That's one.
Pops right claw.
That's two. You want to go for three?
Logan looks up. Xavier arrives with Jean Grey. So ridiculous.
Yes. It's mine. Yes. No, it's not mine. Who comes
Yes,
up
it is.
first?
It is
No, I know. If you like, we'll leave, but we have no quarrel with you. Quite the contrary. That wasn't highlighted.
Just read it.
Back down, Wolverine. We're friends.
How do you know my name?
Oh, if you like. We'll leave. But we have no quarrel with you. It's quite the contrary, as I was just saying. In fact, we want your assistance.
Logan studies them. He retracts his claws, releasing Cyclops. Interior, Logan's cabin, night. Jean, Cyclops, and Xavier are at the kitchen table. Logan sits on his bed and opens a beer.
I'll take your time with that beer, though.
Yeah, it's so delicious.
Thanks for offering us.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's kind of rude, but it's
Ain't
fine.
this comfy cozy?
Yeah.
Goldilocks and the Three Mutants. So you want to join? So you want me to join your? What did you call them?
Well, it's better than that racist comment. But Xmen, so named because they possess extra powers, which is ordinary humans do not.
And how did you manage to find me?
I have contacts in the international intelligence community. But you understand I cannot go into details. Not until I have your answer.
You know, Department H isn't gonna be blah, blah, blah. You know, Department H isn't going to give me a gold watch and kiss me goodbye.
Should be your last beer there, Logan.
Yeah.
You would disappear. Your Canadian citizenship
Yes, it will.
would become null and void.
You live in secrecy, the same as we.
Logan stands and belches, nonchalantly kicking the old cigar box under the bed. Jean notices this.
Yeah. Hey, you weren't supposed to be looking. For the good of mankind, you say. Mankind, are we even a part of that?
We are. Unless we make the mistake of excluding ourselves.
I could really get to liking you, sweet pea.
You're out of line, Logan.
Comb your tits.
Maybe.
Logan. Comb your
Maybe.
tits. Please.
But I never never was much of a team player. I'm declining your invitation. Thanks anyway.
Logan pops.
Stop drinking, though.
Logan plops into a ratty chair, turns on the TV.
Let's go. He's a lost.
That's you.
Oh,
good.
He's a lost cause.
Listen to me, Logan. Put down the booze first and listen to me. Many of the tasks you performed were questionable. Not to mention your methods. But I'm willing to forgive.
I don't remember asking.
You are a murderer by trade. It is the label which best defines you. Murderer, or will you dispute that?
No, but I can live with it.
Oh, can you? Yes, yes. There is war on the way. Humans against mutants. Mutant against mutant. Other mutants things. But as battles escalate, you will be forced to choose a side. I'm offering an opportunity to fight for something far more honorable than the government agenda without killing.
Sorry, the answer's still no.
Logan turns his attention to the TV. Xavier stares at Logan, unblinking. After a moment, Logan looks to him.
You can show yourselves out.
Skip to 23.
Do that.
Interior, shopping mall, video arcade, day, because it's 1994 and those still exist. Zaps and pings abound. Jubilee's playing a video game. You're playing a video game. She's engrossed till something catches her eye. Not far away in the mall, two parents are seated on a bench with a happy child. This saddens Jubilee. She turns back to the game, jerking the joystick in frustration.
Come on. All right,
Jesus.
that's it. Eat this, you creeps.
A sudden surge of visible energy shoots from her hand.
Oh no, not again.
She backs away, but energy still leaps from her to the game. The machine goes berserk. Its screen implodes, smoking. Neo's score is lost forever. The arcade slob of a manager grabs Jubilee's arm. She's upset.
Shit. Hold on. Got me. Where's my lines?
You're a slob of a manager.
What the hell did you do to my machine, lady?
Lay off, mister. It was an accident.
Hey, you're one of them, aren't you? You just stay put, little missy.
Jubilee backs off, still unscathed. She flees. The manager grabs the phone, pulling a golf club from behind the counter.
Imagine that part, but hello, get me security. The mall security.
Interior shopping mall day. Jubilee whizzes along, skating between shoppers, looking back at her. She stops ahead. 3 security goons. They've spotted her. Jubilee spins and skates the way she came, fast. In another section of the mall, Jubilee soars around a corner, slams into packages, falling. She has knocked over Iceman in human form and scattered the groceries he's carried. Why does he have groceries in the mall?
Sorry, dude.
He gets...
My fault.
Jean Grey and Cyclops, also loaded with bags, watch her go. Iceman gets to his feet.
What was that?
3 security guards tear past, giving chase.
3 against 1?
Doesn't seem fair! Let's see what's up!
Something's wrong with Jean's hearing. Jean unloads her packages into Iceman's arms and runs. Cyclops does the same. Iceman's daunted and overloaded.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hey guys, wait for me.
All kinds of stuff popping out of the bags as he tries to run. Finally, he just throws everything down and sprints. Further on in the mall, Jubilee zigzags. She passes on the top of a busy elevator, halting. A female security guard's running this way. Jubilee looks back. The 3 security guards close in. She decides, kicking off. The 3 security guards are almost upon her. She waves one arm, fires a bright blast of colorful exploding sparks. The security guards recoil, blinded, tripping over each other. Jubilee leaps to the escalator. She skates down, balanced, riding the escalator rail. Below, she lands and skates away. Above, at the balcony, Jean and Cyclops come to look over, impressed. Elsewhere in the mall, the slob arcade manager runs, golf club in hand. Across their way, he spots Jubilee skating in the other direction. At the mouth of the long service hallway, Jubilee stops. There's an exit. She hurries on, reaches the door, locked.
Nowhere to go from here, Mutie!
The manager comes down the hall, club ready. Jubilee's trapped. She points to the exit.
I do what?
You point at the exit,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
say,
This is such a fire hazard.
That game you blew up cost me $2,000!
Look, weirdo, don't make me zap you.
I don't care what you do!
He swings the club the width of the hall, closing in.
Just keep swinging!
Jubilee's scared.
It's a lifestyle.
Suddenly, the golf club is yanked from the manager's hand, swinging backwards. At the hall's mouth, Jean Grey catches it. Cyclops and Iceman are behind. Jean snaps the club in half, drops it, and looks up.
Holy shit!
Right about now's a good time for you to flee.
The X-Men step aside. The wary manager squeezes past and runs.
Who are you guys?
My name's Jean Grey. Who's with you, dear? Where are your parents?
I live here. My parents. They're dead.
We should sort this out elsewhere. Security's still looking for her.
Jean Grey nods, motions to the exit door. It bursts open. They leave, with Jubilee admiring Jean's handiwork.
Cool.
Iceman's last one out. He shoves the door shut. Exterior, New York City streets, day. Chester's motorcade moves down the street, slowing, gridlock. Very high above on a rooftop, Blob peers down at the motorcade far below. He smiles. Blob climbs onto the rooftop wall. He pauses. Then with a giddy yelp, he does a swan dive. Disappears over the edge. We do not see, we wait, we hear the tremendous off-screen impact.
Impact!
Exterior, New York City streets, crime scene, night. Loads of investigative activity. A Range Rover arrives. Gyrick?
The Grinch.
Gyrick, a crew cut in a military-issued glasses, gets out, crossing under the police ribbon. A word investigator spots him.
Pardon me.
Yeah, Henry Gyrick, National Security Council.
Gyrick keeps walking, flashing his identification.
Well, Mr. Gyrick, let me fill you in on the situation here.
Gyrick stops dead an inch from the man's face.
Go away from me.
Gyrick away, walks on. Gyrick arrives at his destination, looking at something off screen. Looking at, it makes him very angry. Pause.
Oh, filthy damn stinking muties.
Now we see Gyrick's face with the weird wreckage of Senator Chester's limousine. At the car's crushed center, there's a hole in the warped metal and a hole in the street. Blob passed through. Exterior, Canadian Lake, day. Logan is on an outcropping of rock, staring at the lake.
Where's Hudson?
Hudson.
Oh.
Who's Hudson?
Hey there, Hudson. Looking for me?
Hudson comes from the foliage, annoyed, pulling burrs from his suit.
The foliage!
I don't know how you can stand living out here around all these trees and dirt. It's insane. I know you claim to have quit, but you still might like to see this.
Hudson hands over a yellow paper. Logan reads and gets angry.
Came in on a ghost channel, addressed to you. It's a request for a meeting, and it's not hard to figure out who sent it along with all this maple syrup and waffles. It's Sabretooth. Department H still considers him absent without leave. We want him back.
I'm in. But only if I go alone. No backup. No extraction team.
I figured as much. You know, he's probably counting on that.
How would you like him? alive or dead.
Canadian bacon style, just a little bit thinner. But use your discretion.
I'll do that. I'll use my discretion.
Logan tosses the paper in the air, pops claws, swings. 4 cut strips of paper float to the lake's placid surface. Interior Niagara Falls restaurant night. High-class restaurant, busy. Classical music plays. At the entrance, Logan, well-dressed, searches the crowd. Holy shit. Logan spots what he came for, walks. Huge windows face a spectacular view of the Horseshoe Falls at night. Logan reaches a table occupied by Sabretooth.
Oh, yeah. Logan, grab a seat. We need to talk.
Logan sits warily.
How's the mercenary business these days, Sabretooth? Assassinate any good foreign dignitaries lately?
Well, actually, I've been monogamous for a while now, working on a sort of crusade.
Isn't that special?
A waiter approaches. He timidly puts a plate before Sabretooth, a raw steak with a garnish. Timidly. There you go.
Oh, I hope you don't mind. I ordered without you.
Nah, seeing you again, I doubt I'll be able to keep solid food down.
Now, what kind of way is that to talk to your old spying partner? We've been through a lot together, you and me. We're hugging now.
Yeah. We worked together, nutball. We were never partners.
Well, if you're looking at it like that, that makes you feel better, fine. But I've been sent to ask to see if you want to team up again. See, a bunch of us got something going. We're about to be putting a big hurt on a lot of people.
I'm not interested, okay? So that's all of that, all right? You done jawing?
Sure I am.
Logan stands, takes off his jacket, rolling his sleeves up.
Oh, Theo, do you need a hand with this?
Yes.
Yes, all right. Well,
Yeah.
yes, very good. Sexy jacket over there.
You know, not a day goes by I don't think about how much I'm gonna take you out. I like to take you out.
Gross.
But you're already buying dinner for me. It's very nice of you.
I didn't want to pick this place.
Hey, I was only fulfilling an obligation. I'm glad you said no, because now I got to not to get a different obligation to stomp you into the ground. I've been hating you so long, I don't even remember where I started it.
As he talks, Sabretooth takes off his cowboy boots, revealing long clawed toes. Gross. Logan takes off his tie.
I know. Wait, no.
I know you started it for me. You murdered the only woman I ever loved.
Yes, that's right. No. Why did I snuff her again? Snuff her. Oh, yeah, didn't really have a reason. I just did it for funsies.
Snicked. Logan's claws shoot out as he lunges. Sabretooth tips back in his chair. Backward somersault. Logan topples the table. Sabretooth spins to his feet.
Oh, step right up.
Logan advances. Dinner goers start a panicked rush for the door. Woman scream. Sabretooth and Logan circle, then attack, grappling. Sabretooth holds Logan's wrist to avoid claws, shifts and throws. Logan hits the wall. Sabretooth grabs a steak knife, throws it. Logan ducks. Thunk. The knife embeds to the wall. Logan charges, but Sabretooth leaps onto the table. Logan slashes, missing. Again and again, Logan swings and misses, chopping tables and chairs into pieces. Sabretooth keeps avoiding, from table to table, amazingly adept, keeping balance even from chair to chair.
Hold still, you freak!
Logan flails. Sabretooth kicks him across the face. Logan goes down. He struggles up, but falls, gripping his head. Across the room, Sabretooth yanks the espresso machine from the wall.
Anyone care? Anyone for an after-dinner espresso?
Logan jerks his head back. He looks just as Sabretooth throws. Logan rolls. The espresso machine smashes, missing barely. Logan leaps to the buffet table, moving. There's a large ice sculpture there. Logan slices off a huge chunk, heaves it. Sabretooth runs. The ice chunk clobbers him. He's down.
Ice, my weakness!
Logan closes in, scraping claws together.
Say goodnight, Gracie.
Logan brings one hand down, but several spoons flying over, clink, 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 attached to his claws. Logan looks. Silverware leaps from everywhere, drawing to his claws. Clink, 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 clink. Hundreds of knives, forks, and spoons. Logan tries to shake them off, but his claws are useless, heavy. In the corner of the room, one final patron has remained. He stands. It's Magneto.
You should have come into the fold, Wolverine. What a pitiful waste of talent.
Logan sees Sabretooth getting up and moving in. Logan lets out a howl of rage, runs, slams into Sabretooth. They both smash through plate glass window. Exterior Niagara Falls, hillside night. Logan and Sabretooth fall, surrounded by glass and cutlery. They hit a rocky hillside, tumbling. Whomp! They land on the rail-bordered ledge. It's a scenic lookout point close to the falls. Sabretooth is first to rise.
You're too much, Shrimp, trying to kill me. You almost killed yourself.
Sabretooth lifts Logan over his head.
Silly me. Did I... Oh, hold on, I have to pick you up. Over my head. Okay, over my head. Yeah. All right, silly me, did I say almost?
Sabretooth
Ta-da!
throws Logan over the rail. Logan drops, disappears in a raging fury of Niagara. Exterior, X-Mansion, night. Upstate New York, Salem Center. It's raining hard. Lightning illuminates the X-Mansion. A sign reads, Xavier Institute for Higher Learning. Interior, X-Mansion, second floor, Beast living quarters, night. Books. Lots of books. Beast, in reading glasses, hangs upside down from a ceiling-mounted monkey bars. Is he doing it? Cool. Reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Opera music plays. Interior, X-Mansion, second floor, Xavier's living quarters, night. Jubilee struggles over math problems. Xavier wheels to watch her over her shoulder. Looks at a stopwatch. Interior, X-Mansion, sub-basement war room, night. Iceman, in human form, is asleep at a security station of TVs and radar screens. An alarm sounds. Iceman awakens. Iceman is invisible. It's a secondary mutation. Interior, X-Mansion, second floor. Xavier's living quarters. No, we skipped you. Alarm. Jubilee and Xavier look up.
What's that?
Come with me, quickly.
Xavier wheels to an elevator. Jubilee gladly drops her pencil.
Saved by the Bell.
That's such a good show. She runs to join Xavier. The elevator shuts. X-Mansion, sub-basement, war room, night. Alarm. Elevator doors open. Xavier and Jubilee enter.
Yes, what have you got, Robert?
Iceman is still invisible.
Robert.
In front of Iceman, one monitor shows the Institute's wrought
Robert.
iron main gate hanging open in the rain.
Robert.
It's all good.
The perimeter's definitely been breached. Thermal sensors and radar are going crazy, but they're being taken out before they can cross-reference. Watch.
Iceman points to a radar screen. It shows an erratic blip heading towards the center. The screen goes dead. Alarm! Floodlights! The doors swing open and Cyclops, Beast, and Jean Grey step out, ready.
Take the rear, Henry.
Giggity.
I'm on my way.
Beast runs off. Cyclops and Jean Grey cross the driveway. Interior, X-Mansion, sub-basement, war room, night. Iceman and Xavier continue monitoring. The pitch of the alarm changes. The room is bathed in red light.
Let me guess. Red alert.
Xavier sits back, shuts his eyes.
Oh, yes. Jean, can you hear me?
Exterior, X-Mansion, front door, night. Cyclops and Jean Grey move across the lawn. Jean turns her head, responding to Xavier's also projecting.
I'm here, Professor.
Yes, the intruder has entered the mansion.
Jean heads back to the mansion, shouting to Cyclops.
Scott, they're inside the house!
Exterior, X-Mansion, grounds, backyard, night. Beast comes around the side of the mansion. He sees something across the lawn near a line of trees. Lightning illuminates a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. Interior, X-Mansion, front doors, night. Jean runs into the foyer and halts, looking up in shock just as Cyclops arrives to back her up.
Logan.
Logan sits at the top of the broad center staircase, still in the clothing Sabretooth ruined, soaked, and hurt bad.
Your security system could use some improvements.
He stands, weak. He takes a step, but blacks out and falls, which makes no sense because he's fucking Wolverine. Jean Grey comes to catch him.
Nice catch.
What happened to you?
Bad things, darling. Bad things.
Interior, X-Mansion, Wolverine's living quarters. He already has living quarters. Logan sleeps, shirtless, still bearing massive wounds. Makes no goddamn sense. Time cut to later night. As Logan sleeps, he heals. Okay, there it is. Time cut, later night. Logan's face is less swollen. His torso is almost healed, covered in scars. Why would he have scars? Time cut, later, morning. Logan is whole, no scars. Okay, there we go. Interior, X-Mansion, various rooms, library, hallway, day. Xavier leads Logan through the vast library into a hall.
Yes, this is dining rooms, the kitchen, and the parlor are found in the other wing. As you can see, everything on this floor has been designed to be viewed by the general public. As far as they know, it's merely a school for gifted people, students.
They reach an elevator and enters it. As the door closes...
Yes, the sub-basements, however, are an entirely different matter altogether.
Continued on page 37.
Okay.
Interior, X-Mansion, Danger Room, Control Room, Day. Another technological wonderland. Beast is at the center control panel. Jean Grey and Cyclops flank him. We can't see what they're looking at through the large viewport window.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Not good enough.
Doors open. Xavier and Logan enter. Jubilee is seated nearby, chewing gum and reading a comic. I wonder which one. Cyclops and Jean turn.
Yes, Logan, you've already met Jean Grey and team leader Scott Summers, a.k.a. Cyclops.
Yeah.
This is Jubilee, or as I like to call her, Jubbles, and she's our newest member.
Jubilee's intimidated. Logan towers over her. Really?
Hey, I'm 5'3", she's 5 foot. Hey, where's our babysitter?
Oh, Jubbles won't see battle, not until she's old enough. Right now, we're teaching her to control the explosive pieces of raw energy her body is able to generate.
Gross.
Great. Whatever.
Jeez, nice meeting you too.
It turns out you're kind of a dick. This busy gentleman over here is Henry McCoy, a biochemist and genetic researcher extraordinaire, otherwise known as the Beast.
A distinct pleasure. I'd shake hands, but I don't have a free one.
Logan isn't looking at...
Talk about dicks.
Logan isn't looking at Beast. He's
Beastie.
looking through the viewport.
Yes, Henry's putting your young Iceman, Robert Drake, through the paces. We call this one the Danger Room. Hey!
Good name.
In the
Good
Danger Room, Iceman...
Yes,
Shut up.
inside
Iceman
joke.
sprints, laser beam zipping past. He looks over his shoulder. Ka-chung! A metal wall shoots up from the floor, and the oblivious Iceman slams into it. Iceman rolls, still under fire. He places his palms on the floor. A pillar of ice forms, growing, shooting into the air, carrying Iceman. Atop the ice pillar, Iceman lets out a laugh. Below, a panel whips open in the wall. A battering ram shoves out, shatters the pillar. Iceman cries as he falls. On the floor, a crude ice slide morphs into existence. Iceman hits it near the top and slides through. The slide spits him out at the bottom. He rolls, stops. A trap door opens up, and a fire cannon rises. Shoots flame, engulfing Iceman. He crawls from the fire, sharp edges melted. Iceman stands, reforming, gasping for breath. Suddenly, he's pounded from above by a battering ram. Iceman is pinned, face down with the ram pressing, crushing him. He's cracking. He cries out, cracking. A blaring horn sounds. The ram lets up, withdrawing. In the DR control room, everyone is grim. Xavier, especially.
Yes, that's enough for today, Robert. Jubbles.
You almost killed him.
Cyclops watches as Iceman gets up slowly.
He almost killed himself. Now maybe you see why the Danger Room's off limits to you.
He has to learn to react quicker.
More quickly, actually.
No,
fuck.
Racist.
He will. He is a racist, but let's not talk about that right now. He will make sure of it, Scott. Spend some extra time with him. What do you think?
Looks like fun. When's my turn?
It's not fun, Logan. It's for real. I doubt you're ready for it.
Yes.
I'm for real too, psych. So it's perfect. So it's a perfect match. Or didn't your mommy teach you to share your toys?
You don't know anything about the DR, except what you just saw. You go in now. You just might not come out. Yeah.
So why don't we let the big man decide?
Logan and Cyclops turn to Xavier. Interior Danger Room, time cut, day. DR doors open. Logan enters and walks to the center. Snicked. Pops claws. Looks up at the control room. Cyclops
You still want to do this?
Logan retracts and extends his claws on both hands. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like impatient, drumming fingers.
I'm waiting.
3 tones are heard. Irises on one wall open. But. Leather medicine balls fly. Logan runs, missed by several. One medicine ball whacks him in the small of his back and knocks him down.
Last chance to change your mind.
Shut your cake hole!
Logan stands, Clank! Up pops the fire cannon. Logan runs straight at it. Leapfrogs over it just as it blasts. High above, a mini missile launcher rack reveals itself. Logan books. Mini missiles explode behind. Ahead, a wall jumps up, creating a dead end. Logan does not slow, leaps and repels, running the other direction without missing a step. Logan runs to the wall ahead, flattens against it. The missile launcher is above. It stops firing, whirring as it tries to target. Can't make the angle. Logan smiles, but the smile fades as the wall against him starts tipping towards him. Logan runs. A section of the wall falls like a 10-ton domino. Logan gets out from under, and the wall slams flat. Logan slides to a stop, looks to the viewport, cocky.
You'll have to do better than...
Logan looks up. A spiked ram arm hurtles down. Logan dives away from the ram, pounds. The ram retreats. The floor opens. Logan is momentarily eye-to-eye with a drone robot. Logan gets up. The bizarre, lanky drone bot rises into full view. Logan looks up behind him. 4 other drone bots arrive. Similarly, Logan backs up, claws ready. The drone bots attack with buzzsaw hands and serrated fingers. Logan blocks with the backs of his claws, kicks one drone bot away. Another drone bot strikes. Logan hits the ground, his shoulder cut up pretty bad. In the DR control room, Xavier and the rest of the X-Men watch.
Oh, yes. Mr. Cyclops, you usually interrupt things now. Cyclops. Scott, sorry.
I'm shutting it down.
Oh, no. Let him continue.
Drone bot pieces fly to the danger room floor. Logan cuts one drone bot in half, grabs another drone bot's arm, cuts it off. A drone bot buzzsaw slices Logan's back. Logan turns, impales the drone bot's head. In the DR control room, Cyclops is amazed and a little frightened.
Oh. My God.
In the danger room, Logan tosses the last drone bot, breathing hard and calming. The horn blares. Pause. Logan looks up.
I'm going to Disneyland.
Fuck this script. Interior, X-Mansion, indoor swimming pool, night. Jean Grey swims across the pool. Ooh, nice.
Okay.
At the far end, she climbs out. Ooh, nice. Logan says something about her being swimming right now.
I probably do. Nice night for a dip.
Jean's startled. Logan's on the diving board smoking a cigar.
What can I do for you, Logan?
You're doing it.
She sure is. She does look good in her bathing suit. This is in the script. Jean motions. Her towel leaps up and comes to her. She covers up.
Boo.
Aw, you don't have to be shy around me.
Let me explain before you try to take this relationship beyond the leering stage.
I know. You already have a boyfriend. A certain fella goes by the name of Cyclops. Yeah, that night at the cabin, I could smell your lipstick on Pretty Boy's breath. So either the two of you have been smooching it up, or he's been borrowing your shade.
Good night, Logan. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite, as if they'd try.
Ooh, what's your hurry?
Something about being alone in a room with you makes me uneasy.
That's my animal magnetism.
No, it's fear.
Afraid you're gonna fall in love?
Afraid you're a lunatic.
Crazy for you.
Jean Grey shakes her head and exits.
Oh, no, that's actually Jean's line. Oh, wait, no, that is my line.
No, it is you.
Logan, you're a heel.
Disgusted with himself, he chucks his cigar into a pool. Exterior, X-Mansion, rear, night. Crickets chirp. The mansion is dark. Interior, X-Mansion, Logan's living quarters, night. A samurai sword rests on a display rack. Logan sits cross-legged on the floor, sorts through photos from the cigar box. Photos of different people, different places. Logan studies one, then puts it down and picks up another. Many photos are laid out around him. Many have one bent corner. Interior, X-Mansion, Xavier's living quarters, day. The TV show's news images of firemen spraying down the remains of City Hall. Xavier listens, his head bowed.
Fire that started in the archives of City Hall, gutting the structure. Another in a series of terrorist acts by the Brotherhood. Here's a portion of the message received by the authorities.
If it is your desire to fear mutants, it is our pleasure to give you something worth
Fury.
Xavier looks to the TV. This voice fills him with dread. The assembled X-Men face Xavier. They seem angry. Oh, he seems angry. And terse.
I'm facing the X-Men. I'm facing them. I'm so sorry, my wheelchair is in the back of my head now. That's fine. Yes. Beast and I, alright. Beast and I leave for Manhattan within the hour. I would like to see you a marked improvement in this team upon my return. Will I see such an improvement? Scott, can I depend on that?
Where there's room for improvement?
Jubilee leans towards Iceman and whispers.
Someone's got up on the wrong side of the bed. Why did I
Why
use
are
that
you like
voice?
this, Charles? What's this about?
I will tell you later. Nope. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. So this is about the fact that the darkest days of our lives lie just ahead.
God damn it.
I know. It's okay. And we have precious little time to make ready.
Yeah.
Iceman, what do you have to say to my thing?
We're doing the best we can.
He's right
Oh. Yes.
We're doing the best we can. I've got the bruised ribs
Yes.
to prove it.
I feel like Braveheart. I suggest you strive to do better, unless you are prepared to accept another defeat, because this time, yes, thank you, turn more wheelchair. All right, there we are. There are many more lives at stake than your own.
Exterior, upstate New York, roadway, day. Xavier's car, how is he driving? Speeds through lush upstate New York. Oh, Beast drives, okay.
Oh.
Disguised in an overcoat, sunglasses, and a hat. Xavier stares out the window.
What exactly was that back there, Charles? Tough love?
Well, had to be done. And how harsh was I?
Perhaps you made a few valid points, but a quote by Mark Twain does come to mind regarding your delivery.
And it is.
Temperance injures the cause of temperance, while temperament helps it in its fight against temperance. Or as Jubilee might put it, chill out. Just a little.
What?
I'll try to remember that. Thank you.
Just what do you hope to accomplish on this breezy jaunt into the Big Apple?
I'm not entirely certain yet. We may be looking up an old acquaintance of mine.
Interesting. Care to elaborate?
No, I'm fine, thank you.
All right then. As long as you don't make me sit through Cats again.
It's a fine play.
Uh-oh.
Xavier looks back. A police car follows. Red lights revolving. Exterior, roadway, day.
Yeah.
Xavier's car stops. The police car stops behind. Interior, Xavier's car, day. Beast looks in the mirror. He takes off his sunglasses. Looks expectantly at Xavier.
Yes, Beast, yes. No. You know how I feel about this.
I understand your reticence, but what choice do we have? It's a harmless illusion.
I won't do it! I simply will not!
Okay. The only other thing I can think of is for us to switch places, and I could hope he doesn't notice me. But that may be a problem if you say, oh, the officer asks you to step out of the car.
No, all right. Take off your hat.
Exterior, roadway, day. A policeman walks up to tap the driver's window. The tinted window rolls down. Reveals Mel Gibson.
What?
Yeah, that happened.
Okay.
Do an Australian
Howdy
accent.
there,
Yeah, do the
Australian accent.
Australian. Go do it.
Howdy there, Australia, officer. Jeez, I was wondering too fast or something.
Call the officer Honey Tits.
Honey Tits?
There you go.
Yeah.
The policeman. Is there someone playing the policeman?
It's you now.
Hey, I know you. You're that actor guy. In all those great cop movies where everything explodes.
Yeah, well, that's me. I was also in this thing called Hamlet, but anyway.
Xavier has his eyes closed, fingers pressed to his temples.
Don't mind him. That's my agent there. Got a really bad migraine headache from all the backstabbing and double dealing he's been doing.
Quite a bastard.
Listen, I'm on my way to a big movie premiere, and I was thinking about throwing my phone at you, but I was kind of hoping that you might, see your way clear to just letting me slide. Just this once.
What do you think about Jews?
Don't get me started.
Exterior!
No,
Exterior! Cut!
That's all,
Cut!
Mr. Officer.
Exterior!
Thank you so much.
Brooklyn Naval Yards, the compound, day. Door slides open to allow the tractor trailers into a massive rusted building. At the back of
Thanks,
one
Jackie.
truck, men open the doors. We enter the dark trailer. Machines are heard humming. All we can see are two pairs of glowing eyes. Exterior, City Hall, Manhattan, day. City Hall's blackened facade is wrapped in police ribbon. Interior, City Hall basement archives, day. Gutted by fire, Xavier sits surrounded by scorched archival shelves of black ash.
Yes, I do. These are historical archives. There's a hair on my hand. There are plenty other buildings for them to choose. Buildings filled with potential victims. Not empty like City Hall was last night.
Beast is nearby, a heat-warped file of cabinets. He reaches into a drawer, taking out a handful of ash.
Maybe they did this to take something. If that were the case, the fire not only despoils the landmark, it also covers their tracks.
Yes, but what... Oh, there's still a hair. Yes, but what might here... Oh, dear. Yes, but what might have been here that they would need? What does their brotherhood want with history?
Skip to 51.
Thank you.
Interior, Logan's living quarters, balcony, night. The balcony overlooks a garden. Logan is sitting on a bench, looking at his cigar box of photos. He senses someone coming, puts the pictures away. Across the room, Jean enters, knocking.
Knock, knock, knock. Can we talk for a minute?
Logan nods. Jean comes to stand on the balcony with him.
I've been thinking about you.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah? With or without clothing?
Give it a rest for once, Logan.
Whoa! I need to rethink my life.
A little of that garbage goes a long way.
All right, what's up?
If I ask you a straight question, will you answer honestly?
Depends on what the question is.
Why are you still alive?
Want to run that by me again?
If the records Whoa.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot.
If the records Professor Xavier dug up from the Department H are anywhere near accurate, you've been shot at least 120 times.
Yeah.
You've been stabbed, bludgeoned, burned. You even went over Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Yet there you sit, alive and well. But what keeps you going? It can't all be because of your healing factor, not all of it. To survive what you have, it would take this unbelievable rage to live.
What are you getting at?
She wants to do you.
Yeah.
Shut up, Xavier.
Sorry, I'm off my medication.
Stop talking in my head.
What in the world could you possibly be living for? You don't care about anyone, and it's pretty clear that you loathe yourself. So, I wonder, what does Logan have to look forward to? What's the next time he has the pleasure of digging his claws into someone?
Gross.
Is he just in his heart of hearts, breathlessly anticipating his next victim's last gasp?
Just bang already.
That couldn't be enough, but what else is there for him?
Logan's getting a sour stomach. He walks into his room. Jean's not enjoying this anymore.
Oh my, did I hurt your feelings?
You better leave.
It's interesting. I was about to say the same thing to you.
Logan stares at the cigar box in hand. He looks to Jean.
You asked. Do you really want to know?
Yes,
Pause.
please give me this long monologue that you're about
Jean
to say.
nods. Logan comes back, sits, facing her.
I'm here, sitting with you, right? Okay? Before that, I worked for Department H a bunch of years, and just before that, I was living in a forest in Canada, hunting and eating and howling at the moon.
Rufio.
That's as far back as my memory goes. So while you might have a recollection of some freckled-faced brat pulling your pigtails in some kindergarten, or the first time you rode in that bike without training wheels, I have these right here. Take them.
Okay.
He opens a box of photos.
Yeah. I've had them every day for what little of my life I remember. I don't even know if they belong to me. There's not a single picture in here that has me in it, or that means anything that I look at. That means anything when I look at it. But still, is that my mother? Is that my father? Or my brother?
Why are some of the corners bent?
Those are the ones that I look for when a person went up. Those are ones where I looked for that person or went to that place. I haven't found anything yet, but someday one of these is gonna tell me who I am. Other than that, I don't know a whole lot of looking forward. don't do a whole lot of looking
Apparently we jump. Cyclops walks. He notices Logan's door ajar. He looks in, sees Logan and Jean on the balcony together, talking. This bothers Cyclops. He backs off, walks away. Interior, New York City, apartment, living room, morning. Dawn. Beast is asleep on the couch. Xavier meditates, then jerks back violently, released from his trance. His voice is hoarse.
Henry! Wake up, Henry! Henry. Please wake up. Yes, he's here. He's very close.
Exterior, New York apartment building, fire escape, morning. Beast comes out a window to the fire escape, climbing fast. Exterior, New York apartment building, morning. On the roof of an adjacent building, Magneto watches Beast climb to the opposite rooftop. Beast looks around. On the rooftop of Beast's building, Beast notices raised letters on the metal surface on the roof's door. Central Park, The Pond, West End, 11 p.m., tomorrow. Beast looks to surrounding buildings. No one is in sight. Exterior, Central Park, The Pond, night. The park is peaceful. Beast, in overcoat garb, crouches by the pond, watching the ducks on the water. He looks over his shoulder, keeping watch, then looks to a path across the lawn, where Xavier sits, pensive. At the pond's edge, the ducks are suddenly frightened, flying away in a group. Beast stands and turns, wary. Thwap! A drug dart slams Beast's chest. He twists, roaring in pain. Xavier looks towards Beast. Engines are heard coming to life. 3 Range Rovers burst from the surrounding wooded areas, tearing across the lawn. Xavier wheels towards Beast.
Wheeling! I'm wheeling. Ah, yes, it is.
He screams.
Me? Oh, no!
He screams for his friend, Beast, whose name is also...
Beastie!
Okay. In the forest, a sharpshooter aims his gun through the foliage. Sharpshooter's POV. Xavier's in the night scope. Crosshairs. On the park path. Xavier's moving quickly. Thunk. A drug dart hits. Xavier cringes and his wheelchair jerks. Toppling. Beast is caught in the headlights as the Rain Rover halts. Armored troops leap out. Gyrick is here, in protective medical garb. Surgical mask and rubber gloves. Beast runs forward, snarling.
Oh, he's still standing, boys.
Trooper 1 levels a huge barreled weapon.
Fire in the hole!
Poot poot! The weapon fires 2 mega tasers, trailing wire. They hit Beast. He falls as the charge races through him. Xavier tries to crawl towards the attack, losing consciousness. The sharpshooter runs to Xavier's body, pulls and pockets the dart, then whistles. Across the lawn, Gyrick looks, then runs towards sharpshooter.
Who's Kojak here?
Gyrick arrives. He shakes his head. Doesn't know.
Do we take him?
Oh, what good's the cripple do us? We don't worry, ladies. Let's go.
At the park's edge, Sabretooth pulls from the darkness on a bullet motorcycle. Toads on back. They follow. Exterior, Central Park, the pond, night. Xavier lays unconscious. A shadow crosses. It's Magneto. Magneto goes to Xavier, bows, and lifts him into his arms. Exterior, the compound, night. The gates of the Brooklyn Navy Yards are open to allow Guy Ritchie's Range Rover's next entrance to the compound. Down the street, Sabretooth and Toad stop their motorcycle.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Sam's got himself a secret headquarters.
Not a secret anymore.
Sabretooth revs the cycle, roaring away. Exterior, skyscraper roof, night. Xavier's coming around. He sits up. His wheelchair is near. Magneto stands, looking at the sparkling city below.
Hold on, Eric. I'm gonna... Yep, there you are.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Oh, Eric, what have you done with the beast?
Not me. The government took him.
Oh, if they harm him in any way, I swear.
What do you swear? You should be grateful. I spared your life. I'm sparing it with each passing second. And I could take it with a wave of my hand.
And with a thought, I could destroy your mind. My abilities are stronger now than they used to be, Eric. Remember that.
A stalemate, then. Of mutual assured destruction.
Yes.
I don't really want you dead, Charles. I want you with me. at my side. Like the good old days. The offer I make to you and your X-Men this evening is the offer I soon make to the world. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled mutants yearning to breathe free.
Oh dear. Thank you. We want no part of your wholesale slaughter, Eric, or your desire to see Homo sapiens enslaved by Homo superior.
You still dream of coexistence, don't you? Still hoping against hope that human and mutant can live together.
I do, yes.
Well, there goes my monologue.
Same
It was
as-
going to be good, but all I'll tell you is that you wear your brave face well. Pity, it shall soon turn into a mask of sorrow.
Magneto extends his arms. The air crackles. A sphere of energy forms around him, and he rises majestically. Continued on page 62. Interior X-Mansion Kitchen Day. Logan throws his smoking, dented body armor flak jacket into the sink. At the refrigerator, he grabs a six-pack, sits at the kitchen table with his feet up. Cyclops enters, pissed.
Got a problem, Logan?
Not anymore!
Logan guzzles beer. Jean enters, watches with concern.
When do you start taking these danger room exercises seriously? Huh? You want to be a lone wolf? You stop breathing? That's okay. All I care about is you're letting down the rest of the team.
You can jump around all day in that romper room world down there. It don't mean squat compared to fighting flesh and blood.
Huh. You're pissed because you screwed up again and you know it.
Scott, come on, let him stew.
Jiminy, Gene! What do you see in this nebbish?
Wow.
I challenge you to do it.
What did he do to deserve you?
Let it go.
Jean
Let it
pulls
go.
him. I don't know what that means. Cyclops finally relents, turns to go.
You're whipped.
Cyclops turns and kicks the table, knocking Logan over. Logan hits the floor. He lays there, deceptively calm.
Bub, you just earned some big-time lumps.
Exterior, X-Mansion, front drive, lawn. Night. Logan and Cyclops cross the lawn, throwing off body armor. On the porch, Jean and Jubilee watch, disgusted. Iceman rushes out.
Oh, this I gotta see.
Idiots. Muy mucho idiots.
She grips Jubilee and goes. In, though Jubilee tries to watch as the front door slams. Cyclops and Logan face each other.
This is me and him. This is me and him, Bobby. Man to man.
No kidding.
You stay out of it.
No kidding.
No kidding.
You mean mutant to mutant?
No. No powers. No claws. No visor.
Oh, shit. Logan
What?
nods, spits in his palms, and balls up his fists. Gross. Cyclops swings fists. Swings first, misses, gets punched. He backs off, taking his time. He fakes, then swings and hits Logan hard. Logan shakes off the blow, smiles in admiration. Iceman circles, watching them go at it. Logan doubles Cyclops over, grabs him, and throws him into the lawn fountain.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing something.
You're fine.
I do. You're out of your league.
Cyclops gets up and approaches for more. Iceman keeps circling as more blows are exchanged. Major fisticuffs. Then, Xavier's voice is heard inside Iceman's head. Iceman looks. Down the drive, Xavier sits in his wheelchair. Xavier points at the fight. Iceman looks at Logan and Cyclops, then back to Xavier. Xavier nods. Iceman shrugs, transforms to his icy persona, and faces the fight. Logan and Cyclops are still slugging it out. Iceman opens his hands towards them. Logan swings at Cyclops, but Cyclops is suddenly encased in a block of ice up to his neck. Logan connects with the block. He yelps and holds his fist, looking at Iceman.
What the hell?
Logan is instantly encased in ice up to his neck.
Sorry, guys.
Iceman points to Xavier. Xavier wheels forward.
Jake and Henry. Where the hell is Henry?
Interior X-Mansion War Room, night. Jubles.
Where's Hank?
Cyclops.
For all I know, or for all we know, they've taken him out of state.
Xavier.
I'll begin a psychic search as soon as possible. Once I've fully recovered from the strain of contacting Magnus. Other than that...
Okay, look. With Beast MIA, you want to get big time serious, right? So if we're going to have a fighting chance against these guys, we need a new team leader. Cause Cyclops ain't cutting it! No offense, but it's the truth.
I suppose you think you're born to lead.
You got it, Monobrow.
Enough! Haven't either of you heard a word I've said?
Maybe I'm not the only one here of this island of misfit toys who feels like Cyclops is dropping the ball. But even if I am, it can't hurt to have a vote.
Cyclops finds this ludicrous. Xavier rubs his eyes, wary.
One man, one ballot. Let democracy decide.
Oh, yes, very well. You'll have your vote.
What?
It's only the...
Equitable.
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 way. Yes, thank you.
Equitable.
I got it.
It's equitable.
Is the narrator finished? It's equitable. I want each of you to consider this carefully. Carefully? Alone. Do not discuss it. We'll readjourn. Thank you. In the West Wing in 2 hours.
Logan's pleased. The X-Men file out, but Cyclops remains.
Having your own doubts about me?
We'll speak. Yes.
Afterwards.
Yes, we will speak afterwards.
Xavier will not look up. Cyclops exits.
I'm going.
Xavier is grim. Interior, X-Mansion, dining room, day. Logan is written on a small piece of paper. Logan puts the pencil down and folds the paper. He's voted for himself. Iceman, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Jubilee, and Logan pass a box, putting in folded votes. The box reaches Xavier. He counts. Xavier counts.
No, there's 1, 2, 3. You put it in. Oh, that's what she said. That's very funny. Yes, it's one. It's one. Is it one? It's one ballot for Scott. It's one ballot for Logan.
Cyclops is sullen. Xavier takes out a third vote.
Ah, yes, another vote for Scott.
Xavier unfolds the fourth, pauses a moment.
Another for Logan.
Logan looks to Jean. She shows no emotion.
Yeah. All right, so this will break the tie. Let me look at this one. This is a large vote. It's for Scott. He remains team leader.
Cyclops gets up and walks out, no happier. Iceman goes to leave, and Jubilee follows.
Iceman. I hope you had a good reason for putting Scott through that, Professor.
Yes, I expect you to abide by this decision.
Xavier wheels to leave. Jean and Logan are left alone.
This way.
Well, you lose some, you win some.
I didn't vote for you.
Logan seems surprised. Jean stands.
This didn't even have anything to do with the fact that I love Scott.
What?
But I do love him. I care about you. But I love him.
Sounds like you're trying to convince yourself.
You're wrong.
Jean leaves. Logan looks around, depressed. He looks at the ballot papers, blows them off the table. Exterior, X-Mansion, grounds, day. Cyclops walks, brooding. Xavier wheels alongside him.
Yes, I'm over here. Yeah, thank you. Very good. Oh, that's fine. Okay, yes. I feel quite safe making the assumption he filled... Oh, sorry, didn't mean to hit you. Filled in his ballot with his own name. But the second vote for Logan, that surprised me. Especially since it was you who cast it.
Twist! It didn't surprise you at all, did it?
You should believe in yourself as much as others do, Scotty.
I'm trying, sir. Sometimes I feel the only reason I'm team leader is because I was your first student.
Well, team leader is kind of a douchey title, but we all live with doubt, Scott. How do you think I feel about Henry? I tried to reach him physically, but failed.
Not physically.
Well, I wanted to do it physically. So then I did it. I understand what I did, Scott, okay?
Sorry.
I did it psychonically and then physically. You weren't there, so it's fine. But I still failed. That's the point of the story. All my wondrous abilities, and I still can't help him because I can't walk.
It wasn't your fault.
Yes. And so I tried to convince myself of that, Scott, and forge on. And so must you.
A roar is heard.
Roar!
Grounds, Logan rides his cycle.
Where does he think he's going? Logan!
Logan rides down the driveway, heading away fast. Interior, X-Mansion, the war room, night. Radio scanners flicker. Routine police calls are heard. Xavier monitors, very tired, running his hands over his skull.
Oh, what is the Brotherhood waiting for?
Iceman looks up from nearby. Jean comes to the doorway.
Jean, where are you? I want my cupcakes.
Any word from Logan?
Xavier shakes his head.
No.
Jean looks sad. She leaves. Interior, X-Mansion, parlor, night. Jean enters, walks to the mirror. She slides the
Not a real
glass
pocket.
open, revealing a hidden security camera. She ejects a CD-ROM disc.
Not a laser disc?
She ejects a mini disc. Interior, X-Mansion, security office, night. At a security station, Jean loads the CD into a computer. On the monitor, images of an empty parlor from the camera's point of view. Jean types on a keyboard. On screen, 8:04, 12:34 p.m. The screen goes staticky. Then fast-forwarding images pass, till the X-Men are shown facing Xavier. Beast, Iceman, Cyclops, Jean, Jubilee, and Logan. The recording goes to normal speed.
Yes, to see a marked improvement in this team upon my return. Will I see such an improvement, Scotty? Can I depend on that?
Where there's room for improvement.
Image freezes. Jean jogs shuttles forward. She uses a mouse to create a framing box around the X-Men. She types on screen, print hard copy. Exterior, Central Park, the pond, night. Logan rumbles across the lawn to on his Harley. Logan parks his bike. He walks, studying skid marks from the Range Rovers on the grass. He crouches, studies the ground, runs his fingers through the grass, picks up pieces of fur. He sniffs them. Exterior, Manhattan, East River Park, night. Logan rides his Harley to the lip of the park. At the East River, he dismounts, walking to the water. He inhales, looking. Across the river, Brooklyn Navy Yards, the compound. Exterior, the compound, night. Chain link fence, river's edge. Logan rises from the river, watching a guard pass. Logan moves forward, cuts through the fence with one slash. Interior, the compound, night. The torture room door opens to a catwalk. Torturer exits, pulling Beast by a lengthy leather muzzle and leash. Trooper 1 follows with an Uzi machine gun at the ready.
Heal, boy. Heal.
Torturer laughs, leading Beast. Interior, the compound, holding cell, night. The door opens. Torturer pulls Beast in, shoves him into a corner. Trooper 1 follows.
You'll talk tomorrow.
Don't count on it.
Torturer and Trooper 1 turn. Logan's nearby.
He won't be here tomorrow.
Trooper 1 raises his Uzi. Logan swings upwards with his claws. Trooper 1 pulls the trigger. Click. The gun falls to pieces. Logan flatfoot kicks Trooper 1's chest. Trooper 1 hits the wall. Torturer unsheaths 2 long machetes, brandishing them.
I don't know. What's happening?
I don't know how you got in
I
here.
don't know how you got in here, but
Torturer moves towards Logan, steps on a square section of floor, which gives. Torturer falls through the hole. Gone.
Bye-bye. Now you do.
Trooper 1 charges at Logan. Swoosh thwap. Beast's leash wraps around the trooper's neck. Beast yanks Trooper 1 back, throwing him out the cell door. Outside the cell, Trooper 1 careens into the catwalk. Flips over the rail, screaming! Trooper 1 hits the floor. Other troopers look. Inside the cell, Logan shuts the door. Beast tears off the muzzle.
So much for a nice, quiet escape.
Exterior, the compound, night. High up on the main building, Logan claws cut. A section of the wall is kicked out. Logan and Beast look out the cell. There's a jeep below.
Our chariot awaits.
Beast jumps. Interior, the compound, night. An alarm blares. Gyrick bursts out from a door. In pajamas, automatic pistol in each hand.
Yeah, I gotta burst out.
Exterior, the compound, night. Logan and Beast rip around the corner in the Jeep. Logan drives. Behind, Gyrick and the troopers pour from the compound, chasing and firing. Gyrick's double blasting both guns at once. Bullets hit the Jeep's rear. Logan and Beast duck.
Get ready to swim.
The Jeep slams a chain link fence, bursting through. The Jeep goes airborne over the river. Beast and Logan leap clear, driving into the water. The Jeep splashes down. Interior expansion night. Logan rides his Harley across the lawn with Beast on back. The front door opens, and Xavier, Cyclops, Iceman, Jean, and Jubilee come out just as the motorcycle halts.
Beastie!
Everyone rushes to Beast, greeting him and patting him on the back.
Yes,
Beast
Beast.
returns their
I'd
affection,
join you if I
walks
could.
to the porch, bending to hug Xavier. Xavier clings, relieved.
Yes, Beastie. Yes. Thank God. Ah, thank God you're back.
Logan moves past, turns in the doorway, bitter.
Oh, all right. Thank me! Maybe I'm not team leader, but I get things done!
Logan goes in. The X-Men watch him, their happiness blunted. Interior, Logan's living quarters, night. Logan enters. He flops in bed, lays there. He sits up, irritated. He gets up and goes to sit at the desk. He opens his cigar box, look through photos, one by one. He finds something strange. He uncovers a black and white photo of himself and the other X-Men. It's the photo Jean culled. Logan studies it a long moment and puts it aside and continues through the others. So many pictures. Enraged, Logan stands and throws the box. Pictures fly everywhere. Logan turns to the doorway. Xavier's there.
Here, let me try to help you.
Exterior, the compound, night. 2 tractor trailers move out the gates, down Brooklyn streets. On a rooftop, Magneto watches the trucks turn a corner, out of sight. Magneto looks to Manhattan.
And so it begins.
Continued on page 80. I can't count. There we go.
Page 80.
Interior, med lab, night. Med scanners continue over Beast. Cyclops studies the med screens. The monitoring station gives off a beeping. Cyclops.
I think we've got a problem.
What is it?
I'm not sure. Hold absolutely still, Hank.
Jubilee comes to watch. On monitor, a dark spot on X-ray image of Beast's shoulder. A buzzing alarm is heard off. Jubilee looks. A red light above the medroom door flashes.
Now what?
War room alarm.
Interior war room night. Alarm. Iceman flip switches, tuning the complicated scanner. All he's getting is static. Then, garbled, urgent voices.
All vehicles immediately to 59th Street and 5th Avenue. This is an 1180 emergency. Repeating.
Happening out there? You're not going to believe this. Dispatch says the Queensboro Bridge just fell into the East River. Mutants are attacking Manhattan.
Continued 83. Interior med lab night. A med scope gets closer to Beast's shoulder, quickly.
There's a suture here, Henry. When did they do this?
Not while I was awake. Let me see.
On a monitor screen, the black spot undergoes magnification. It's a small electronic device. Xavier and Jean rush in. As much as Xavier can rush.
Telephone!
Xavier says words.
I do say words. Nope.
What's going on?
What is going on, Scott? What's happening?
There's something here.
Let me see it.
Cyclops swings one monitor around for Beast to look at. Xavier wheels over. Behind, Iceman arrives at the door, fearful.
We've got to go. It started. It's happening right now. No! How could I be such an idiot? They set me up.
What?
Beast shoves the monitor away, angry.
It's a tracking device. They wanted me to escape.
The loudest alarm of all is heard. Everyone looks up.
Loud alarm!
Exterior, X-Mansion grounds, night. The government tractor trailer slams through the main gates. Interior, command center trailer, night. Guy Ritchie's troops are seated near the back. Forward, Guy Ritchie stands with Trask at a command post of video monitors.
Oh, yeah, release the Sentinels.
Exterior, X-Mansion grounds, night. The other tractor trailer takes the lead. Its roof splits open. 2 Sentinel robots fly out. The Sentinels are red, one black. Are 8 feet tall metal monstrosities. Stiff and angry robots with glowing eyes, rising up via jet propulsion systems on their feet. Interior, X-Mansion, main foyer, night. Alarm. Cyclops, Beast, Jean, and Iceman charge through the foyer, heading for the front door. The front door is smashed inwards. Red Sentinels appears. The X-Men come to an awe-stricken halt.
No, down.
Red Sentinel.
Mutants.
A panel opens on the Red Sentinel's chest. Ploot, ploot. 2 silver balls hit the floor and roll towards the X-Men.
Take cover!
They scatter towards the wings of the mansion. Cyclops and Iceman are head left. Beast and Jean head right. Boom! The silver balls explode hugely, rocking the house, throwing Iceman and Cyclops into the library. In the other wing, the fireball blasts and debris follows. And slam Beast and Jean into the parlor. In the foyer, Red Sentinel goes left. Black Sentinel enters the front door, moving straight ahead into the hall.
Divide and conquer.
In the parlor, Beast grabs Jean and helps her up. Red Sentinel enters, opens his mouth, spews thick gas. His head spins around, vomiting gas. Beast and Jean are enshrouded. Elsewhere in the mansion, Black Sentinel comes to the elevator for the sub-basements, begins pounding the doors. Interior, Scilab, night. The lab is in shambles, ruined by claws. Logan lies unconscious.
Logan?
Interior, sub-basement, hallway, night. Jubilee slaps her palm on the Scilab door, puts her ear to it.
Come on, you can't go mental now, you big jerk. Some of us were starting to think you weren't such a bad guy.
Down the hall, at the basement elevator doors, Xavier watches the video monitor on the wall, showing Black Sentinel bashing the upstairs doors. The pounding echoes from the shaft.
Let's go, Jumbles.
What about Logan?
Xavier wheels to grip Jubilee's arm, leading her away.
No. I have a plan. Listen very closely, Jumbles.
Interior, X-Mansion parlor, night. Red Sentinel's built-in vents suck up the remaining gas, revealing Jean and Beast unconscious.
2 mutants down.
Red Sentinel turns, leaving. Interior, X-Mansion library, night. Red Sentinel enters, glowing eyes shifting.
3rd and 4th mutants pending.
Iceman is down in debris. Cyclops crawls away, hurt. Red Sentinel grips a tall bookcase and shoves it over on Iceman. Cyclops turns and looks up at Red Sentinel, moves towards him. Interior, X-Mansion, sub-basement, hallway, night. Black Sentinel pounds his way out of the elevator, moves forward. Black Sentinel stops at the Scilab doors, eyes scanning. Sentinel's point of view. Infrared heat vision sees through the doors, outlining Logan's prone form on the floor inside. Black Sentinel.
What? Mutant!
Jubilee jumps out from a nearby door, throws energy. Black Sentinel is knocked back by the brilliant bursting sparks.
Mutant.
Come and get me, Iron Butt.
Jubilee sprints away.
Mutant?
Black Sentinel chases. Exterior, X-Mansion, night. A crashing struggle is heard from the mansion. Red Sentinel bursts through the roof, flying, carrying Cyclops up. Followed with Red Sentinel. His arms are wrapped around Cyclops from behind. Cyclops can't break the grip, looks down, struggles to lean forward, lets out a visor blast, hits Red Sentinel right in the rocket foot, destroying it. Red Sentinel flies irregularly out of control.
Propulsion systems damaged!
Heading for the forest, he hits treetops, dropping Cyclops. Cyclops falls through the tree limbs and lands on the forest floor. Continue at 88. Exterior, X-Mansion, grounds, forest, night. Cyclops is hurt, running through the forest. Behind, Red Sentinel follows, slowed by shattered foot. Interior, X-Mansion, sub-basement, hallway, night. Jubilee runs around a corner. Xavier's ahead.
Hurry, girl, hurry!
The Sentinel can be heard from behind. Xavier ushers Jubilee into the danger room. Black Sentinel rounds the corner and sees Xavier. Interior, X-Mansion, danger room, night. Xavier enters, following Jubilee to a far corner. Behind, Black Sentinel comes to a stand at the entrance. Across the danger room, Xavier takes up a position with Jubilee behind. He trips a switch on the wall, revealing a hidden keypad.
That's where I keep it.
I don't know if this is such a good idea.
It's a bit late for that, Jubles.
At the danger room doors, the Black Sentinel stays put, looks around. Exterior, X-Mansion, grounds, night. The tractor trailers are parked in front of the mansion.
These X-Men are wimps.
Interior, command center trailer, night. The monitor shows Black Sentinel's POV of Jubilee and Xavier cornered. Guy-wrecking Trask grin at the vid monitor below.
What's he waiting for? Crush them. Make him crush them.
Trask says
That's
stuff.
Todd. It's Todd.
Crap. What page?
We're on page
88, bottom.
So give him a mic.
Come here, Todd. I
Give him a
told
mic.
you we only observe. That's the beauty of it. The Sentinels think for themselves.
Interior, X-Mansion, danger room, night. Black Sentinel does not enter yet.
Yo, I don't want to go in there.
He seems unsure, like he's checking the terrain.
What are you waiting for? Here we are.
The Black Sentinel decides, charging towards them. Xavier punches keypad buttons. Jubilee wraps her arms around Xavier from behind. Gross.
Okay, here he comes. Get him.
Black Sentinel's coming faster.
Jubles, please.
Get him.
Jubilee's inadvertently choking Xavier. He tries to pull her off, still punching buttons. Black Sentinel's getting very close. Xavier pushes buttons. Black Sentinel is kaboom! A battering ram crushes Black Sentinel from above, flattens him. Interior Command Center trailer night. Trask stares unhappily at one static-filled monitor.
Come here, Trask.
Oops.
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 Gyrich shoves Trask and then turns to the troopers, trying to give calls.
All right, gentlemen, duty calls. Look like we're gonna have to help clean up some of this spilt milk.
The troopers stand in unison, guns up. Gyrich dons a helmet, grabs a gun, and checks the load. Exterior X-Mansion grounds night. Cyclops breaks into the open, headed towards the mansion. A metal tentacle grips his leg from behind and trips him. Cyclops struggles. Another tentacle joins the others in snaking around him. They squeeze like gleaming anacondas. Red Sentinel's tentacles jutting from his hands reel Cyclops in.
Mutant apprehended.
Across the lawn, Logan crashes through one of the mansion's windows, hits the ground on the run. Cyclops turns and sees him.
Logan!
Logan charges the Red Sentinel, leaping. Claws out.
Not so fast, Tin Man.
Both of Red Sentinel's arms hit the ground, severed, sparking. Logan lands, crouched, facing the now armless Red Sentinel.
Farewell to arms.
Fuck this script.
Malfunction. Malfunction.
Logan runs at the Red Sentinel, but Red Sentinel bends over, jettisons his head like a rocket. Red Sentinel's head hits Logan hard, throws him. Logan lands near Cyclops. Red Sentinel's head lands on the grass, still functioning.
Emergency procedures warranted. Destroy the mutants.
Red Sentinel's body turns to face Logan and Cyclops, opens its chest compartment, revealing gun barrels.
What up?
Close your eyes, Logan.
Cyclops unleashes a visor blast like none other. The blast wallops Red Sentinel's body, sends it into the air, flailing over the mansion. Interior Command Center trailer night. Gyrich is at the door, ready to have the troopers follow.
Oh yeah, are we ready?
Sirs and yes, sirs are said in unison in response.
Sir.
But over at the control center, Trask abruptly stands, pale.
Grinch!
Oh, what is it?
There's a problem with the Sentinel, the red one.
A whistle is heard. Trask opens. Everyone listens. Sounds like an incoming bomb getting louder. Exterior X-Mansion grounds night. Red Sentinel's body is coming up, headed back down towards the truck. Interior Command Center trailer night. Boom! The trailer buckles and flips sideways as the Sentinel hits. Everyone is thrown. Lights go out. Long pause. Moans are heard from pitch black.
Oh, that's the beauty of it. Sentinels think for themselves.
Exterior X-Mansion grounds night. Behind the mansion, Logan pulls the metallic tentacle off Cyclops, puts out his hand, and helps Cyclops up.
Thanks.
Same here.
They look at the Red Sentinel's head on the ground, looking at them.
Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry.
That's such a shitty line. Logan picks up Red Sentinel's head, punts it into the forest. Exterior Manhattan Brooklyn Bridge night. Manhattan is alive with the sound of sirens. Smoke rises from several areas. An occasional explosion is heard.
Occasional explosion!
Traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge is jammed up. The Brooklyn Bridge, monument to engineering. Magneto arrives. Magneto is slowly getting to the Brooklyn Bridge. Hovering above, surrounded by magnetic power. Below, the bridge sways slightly. Then, hundreds of suspender wires and diagonal stays shake and waver. Lights go dark. The cables reverberate, caressed by waves of magnetic disruption. Cables start snapping, loudly, plonking and pinging.
Plonk, ping, ping.
First a few, then many, snapping, coiling, and failing. Under the bridge, the steel floor, with its 4-ton floor, beams is, oh god, starting to peel away. The road ruptures. The middle of the bridge goes. Cars and trucks plunge to the East River. Magneto watches with pleasure.
Welcome, New York City. Welcome to the New World Order.
Interior, UN building, General Assembly Hall, morning. Magneto faces microphones. Cameras and SRO throng of reporters. Toad, Blob, Sabretooth, and Juggernaut stand behind.
From 60th Street to Battery Park, your bridges are in ruins. And the question issuing from the meek mouth of humankind is,
Why, oh why, has this bad fate befallen us?
well, let my answer be carried to the ends of the earth.
Yeah.
Because you would not give us a place in your world. We have taken us a place. What? We have taken this one small, useless piece of New York. From this day on, the island of Manhattan no longer belongs to man. It now belongs to me.
Magneto might have to talk faster.
To mutants! All those of the human persuasion will be banished, while all mutants are welcome to live in peace and solitude, away from baseless discrimination, oppression, and prejudice.
Exterior, Expansion grounds, morning. Trask and Gyrich troops lie on their bellies, hog-tied, helpless, near the trash-red sentinel. But Magneto's voice is still heard.
Good. The only thing we Homo Superior further require from man, West Trask and Gyrich troopers, is the continued supply of water and electricity to the city. To those law enforcement officials gathering outside, and to the ever-scheming leaders of the U.S. military, I say...
Interior, Expansion, living room, day. On a television, Magneto's UN speech continues.
Keep clear to your memories the limitless power demonstrated this morning. Unless you wish to see it wielded again, you'll keep us happy. And keep away.
In this damaged room, Xavier and the solemn X-Men watch. Gyrich is on his knees, hands and feet bound with duct tape.
Oh, crap.
Magneto still pontificates.
13 bridges in, and above Harlem still stand untouched. However, in 5 short days, they too shall fall. So, citizens of Manhattan, it's time to go. I warn you, looters, pillagers, and stragglers will not be tolerated. And with that said, let your exodus begin.
Magneto steps away with the Brotherhood members following. Hundreds of reporters shout questions.
How does it feel, Guy Ritchie? You've cost hundreds, maybe thousands of lives.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'll tell you. If not for your attack, my X-Men might have been there to stop the Brotherhood.
Don't try to play a coy cripple. I was only your buddy. That's the idea of playing dream.
What? Oh my God! Get him out of my sight! Now. That means
outside with the troops.
Get away.
What are we gonna do with him? He knows where we live.
Logan and Beast come to pick up Gyrich, but he squirms away.
Don't touch me.
Calm down, sissy boy. We're not gonna hurt you no matter how much we'd like to.
Oh, get off! I'll crawl to you, boy. You put your hands on me.
Gyrich crawls awkwardly away, knocking over a table.
I believe he's under the ignorant impression that we're somehow contagious.
What a jackass.
The popsicle's right, though. What do we do with Gyrich and this bunch of clowns?
Xavier considers this, then looks to Jean Grey. Jean looks at Xavier, gives a slight nod.
Bring him here. I know what to do.
Logan and Beast go to pick up Gyrich.
Oh, no, get your hands off me. Don't touch me.
Take him over there.
Interior, tractor trailer, cabin, day. Gyrich jerks, screaming out. He looks around, utterly disoriented. He is in the driver's seat of a truck. Trask in the seat beside him, also confused.
Did you say something?
What do you mean?
I thought you said something.
They both look around in a daze. Exterior, New Jersey supermarket, parking lot, day. Trask and Gyrich get out. Gyrich looks at the second tractor trailer where glassy-eyed troops exit. Trooper 1 leads.
What's going on?
I don't know. What is this place?
Trooper 1 looks towards the supermarket. Gyrich marvels at the damage on the control tower traffic.
I think it's New Jersey.
Oh, what happened to this truck?
Weren't we going somewhere?
What do you mean? Where?
Trooper 1 tries to remember. Pain.
Whatever your name is, Guy Ritchie. Where are my sentinels?
Trask stands up by the open, empty rear of the other trailer.
Where are they? Who stole my robots?
Gyrick is at a loss. A woman passes by with a cart of groceries.
Oh no, something weird happened.
Can we go home now?
Exodus montage to the tune of Roger and Hart's Manhattan. Day. Various Manhattan streets of slow traffic and hordes of people, all leading in the same direction the Exodus has started. The Triborough Bridge has both lanes, bumper-to-bumper traffic, moving towards Queens. Men, women, and children walk amongst the cars. And the Queens end of the bridge, police and military men do what they do best.
Yep.
To keep everything following. 97, holy shit. Interior War Room Day.
No, it's fine, yes. Governmental policies being what they are, I should have expected mutants to respond to Magnus. But I have hoped for better.
You've said it before, sir. One battle at a time to win the war.
Speaking of war, Charlie, how much longer do you plan to keep us on the sidelines?
Mike, Lucas.
I'll do that again. Speaking of war, Charlie, how much longer you plan on keeping us on the sidelines? Stop touching my breasts.
Sorry. Yes, must we rehash this again?
Yeah, I guess so. The civilians have cleared out, and the Army boys and Marines had their shot, and they blew it. So what are we waiting for now?
It concerns me that you're so anxious for this fight.
All I'm saying is, the longer it takes us to start slamming, the deeper they dig in.
Yes, you've made your point. Robert, go with Gene and Scott, collect Henry from the library. You leave for Manhattan tonight.
That's more like it.
Continued, page 100. Interior, X-Mansion, Jubilee's living quarters. Night. Jubilee's hurrying, in knee and elbow pads, strapping on rollerblades. She grabs her helmet, donning sunglasses on her way out the door. Interior, X-Mansion, underground heliport. Night. The X-Chopper's noisy rotors spin. It's a fat, retrofitted military helicopter with an X across its nose. Beast is in the cockpit prepping. Everyone's in body armor. X-Man and Iceman and Jean help Cyclops load up a large, whatever that is. Claylite.
Where?
Sure.
Where's Logan?
Iceman shrugs. Jean starts across the heliport.
I'll find him.
Make it quick.
On the other side of the chopper, Jubilee peeks from behind the fuel barrels. She looks to a booth over the heliport. Xavier's up there, occupied flipping switches. Jubilee looks up at the chopper. She decides sneaking into the chopper's rear belly. She opens a storage panel and climbs in. Tight fit. She closes it behind her. Interior, X-Mansion, downstairs, hall, living room, night. Jean moves through the hall, looking in various rooms. At the living room, Jean sees Logan at the fireplace. Logan stands, staring at the fire. He's in battle gear. Jean's about to say something, but stops herself. She leaves. Interior, X-Mansion, Logan's living quarters, night. Jean pushes the door open, looking around. She goes to Logan's desk. The cigar box is there. A pause. She opens it. Inside, there's only one photo left. The picture she gave Logan. The black and white picture of Logan with the X-Men. Exterior, X-Mansion, grounds, night. Far behind the mansion, beyond the forest, the ground rumbles. A huge camouflaged earth patch opens. The X-Chopper rises and heads out. Exterior, various streets, night. Chinatown streets are empty, only a few abandoned cars. The narrow streets of Greenwich Village are dirty and deserted. The lights are on in the Times Square, but nobody's home, except for a pair of army jeeps speeding to the north. Exterior, Chrysler Building, night. Magneto comes out into the Art Deco ledge. Far off, a rigid pillar of light shines up from the Twin Towers. Exterior, Broad Street, Wall Street area, night. The X-Men walk along in formation. Logan and Iceman walk behind. They are passing the Gothic Trinity Church.
If anyone wants to pray, now's the time.
It's ironic we're so close to Wall Street.
Why is that?
Wall Street got its name from the wall that used to keep Indians out of the city.
Shut up, Beast!
Racism!
Well, the cowboys are here.
Shut up,
Where's
Logan.
all the Indians?
They're on their way. I can feel it.
They move on. Far behind, Jubilee peeks from behind a car. Exterior, streets of brownstones, night. Brownstones in shops, a few abandoned cars. The X-Men round a corner, moving to mid-street. Logan slows, looking behind. He walks. Logan gets to the corner, against the wall.
Logan?
Logan puts his finger to his lips, motions for the others to stay. Logan waits. Jubilee sticks her head around the corner and Logan grabs her, lifting her by her lapels.
What am I doing?
What were you thinking?
What were you thinking?
Jubilee, what are you doing here?
Well, Professor Xavier told me I'd better follow in case there was trouble.
Sure he did.
One of us has to get her out of here quick.
A blob's voice is heard off screen.
Hoo-dee-hoo! Too late.
Everyone looks. At the end of the block, Blob calmly waddles into view with Toad perched on his shoulders.
Stay awake. This is it.
Above, the air sizzles and the glow of Magneto's ball of magnetic energy appears just before he does, hovering. Logan puts Jubilee down. The X-Men move as a group towards the center of the block, watching Magneto cross above. At the other end of the block, Sabretooth and Juggernaut take up the positions. X-Men are bookended by villains. Magneto lands atop one bouldering, broadening building, looking down.
Oh, we're over there.
Bookended. Yes, we're over here now. Yes.
Bookended.
X-Men, Children of the Atom is an excellent game. Surrender while you still have your lives.
We're fine. Thanks anyway.
It would be so much better if you made my city your homeland, with the Brotherhood as allies. We don't really want to have to kill you.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
Then what are you waiting for?
Let's boogie! We stick together, Wolverine. Make them bring the battle to us.
That is easily arranged, Cyclops.
Magneto generates shimmering magnetism. He raises.
Check it. Here is your doom.
The sound of static electricity grows unbelievably loud. Lampposts begin to bend and break. Cyclops fires a blast from his visor up to Magneto. The red ray is repelled by Magneto's energy field. Power lines begin whipping in sudden, violent wave patterns. Transformers atop telephone poles start firing sparks. Up street, Juggernaut and Sabretooth back away. Down street, Blob backs off with Toad still on his shoulders. Nearby, two cars rise up, flying towards the X-Men. Cyclops blasts one away, but the other is still coming.
Jean!
Jean raises her arms. Psionic energy warps the air as a dome of mental energy forms with the X-Men inside. The car slams the dome and is held there. Lampposts pull loose, draw inexorably towards the X-Men. They join another car in pounding against the psionic dome. The X-Men are protected, but unable to fight back. Magneto rises further, teeth clenched and bared.
Impressive, Tinkerbell, but not enough.
Magneto's fingers curl, and the intensity of his magnetic bolts increase. Sounds like feedback from hell. All things metal, from all sides, metal objects, big and small, bash the psionic dome, till you can't even see Jean's force field or the X-Men through the first coat. Above, Magneto throws his head back, exerting. Massive buildings spew metal out, shattering windows. Magneto floats to one side, directing his energies. Metal rains down from down an already impressive mound at Mid-Street. Inside Jean's psionic dome, objects can be heard clunking. Jean's straining. Logan's on his knees, chopping at the asphalt with his claws, trying to cut a hole.
I can't hold it for much longer.
Cyclops turns, pushing Iceman, Beast, and Jubilee away.
Back off! Clear a space!
Cyclops lets out a sustained, needle-thin visor beam, cutting into the street, beginning a circle. Outside Jean's psionic dome, the metal storm continues. Above the mound, I-beam girders hover vertically. Magneto brings one hand down. One girder follows the command, spearing. The girder arm rams the metal mound. Inside Jean's psionic dome, boom! Jean reacts in pain as the dome shifts slightly inwards.
Scott, hurry!
Almost there!
Beast is by Cyclops. Cyclops has nearly finished the circle. Logan's still cutting with his own ditch, with Iceman and Jubilee helping throw aside chunks of asphalt. Logan swings down, clank, metal against metal, a loud hiss.
Oh no.
Not good.
Not good.
What happened?
I broke a gas line.
What do we do now?
Well, if a spark hits it, what we do is we fly up in the air about 1,000 feet and scream at the top of our lungs. Everybody better start holding their breath real quick.
Scott!
Done!
Cyclops stops blasting. Beast straddles the circle, pushing down with both hands. A circle of asphalt falls through. Cyclops, Iceman, Jubilee, and Logan come to look in. They don't look happy.
We're in trouble.
Below, through the hole, a violent torrent of rushing water.
We don't have any choice.
Cracks begin to appear in the asphalt, creeping from under the edges of the dome. Big cracks. Jubilee sees this.
We sure don't.
Logan looks, then picks up Jubilee, holding her.
Hang on.
Outside Gene's psionic dome, Magneto sends the final girder down. The metal mound caves in with a tremendous crash. Gene's psionic dome has given in. A jarring explosion sends flames shooting out and throws metal up the street. Sabretooth takes cover behind Juggernaut. An arm of fire is left, rising from the gas pipe under the pile. Down the street, Blob and Toad come from behind a bus shelter. Magneto lowers to the ground, facing the rubble.
Find the survivors. Eliminate them. Make them wish they had been lucky enough to have perished here.
Interior underground pipeway night. Water rages past. Below this laddered pipe passage, Logan's hand juts from the water and grips a ladder rung. Logan pulls himself with using both hands, rung to rung. Jubilee rises from the water, clinging to Logan's waist. Logan lifts Jubilee onto a near ledge. She coughs water. Logan hangs, catching his breath. Exterior, East River, night. A drainage pipe dumps water and metal into the East River. The flow tosses Beast, Iceman in human form, and Cyclops out. They go under the churning water. They come up. Beast takes air, looking around. South Street Seaport is near. The four-masted bark Peking is permanently docked there. A huge, sailless ship from maritime past. Cyclops looks to Beast and Iceman, then looks up to the pipe.
Gene!
The pipe just keeps spitting water and metal. Interior, basement, night. A dank, dark basement on a concrete wall. Logan claws poke out, cutting through. The section is pushed in. Logan enters, followed by Jubilee, wet and weary. There's an elevator ahead. Interior, New York Stock Exchange, trading floor, night. An elevator dings. Doors open. Logan and Jubilee exit. They're on a vast, deserted New York Stock Exchange. Hundreds of TV monitors are suspended over trading posts. The only light is from the color bars on all the screens and moonlight through the multi-storied windows. Logan leads the way across the trading floor. Above, a shadowy figure skirts past a skylight. Logan looks up, sees nothing. Now wary, he studies the darkness.
What?
Just stay close to me.
They move on. Exterior, the Peking, South Street, Seaport, night. On the ship's left side, Beast and Cyclops climb ropes, pulling themselves onto the deck. Beast leans over the rail. He helps Iceman aboard. They are exhausted. Beast notices Cyclops looking to the drainage pipe. No sign of Jean.
Where is she?
She must have been pulled into another pipeway.
Beast puts a comforting hand on Cyclops' shoulder.
She's always been able to take care of herself, Scott. I'm sure she's fine.
Cyclops looks to Beast, not so sure, but nods. The boat gives off a loud creak. Listing to one side, Xmen turn. At the ship's side, right side, Blob steps off the metal and is leading to the seaport pier, followed by Juggernaut and Magneto, who stands before them. And here we go.
Or perhaps she's just plain dead.
Okay, and then there's a big epic fight. Yeah, a huge fight. Beast and Toad fight on the ship's mast, parkour style. Cyclops fights Juggernaut. Then he fights Blob. Then Iceman fights Blob. Then Blob fights Beast. While Iceman and Cyclops fight Juggernaut and Toad. Then Magneto makes himself an English muffin. Then Cyclops recites Macbeth, while Toad and Iceman tap dance. Is that happening? Beast becomes a woman for no reason. Meanwhile, at the New York Stock Exchange, Jubilee and Wolverine fight Sabretooth. Jubilee makes fireworks with her face. Yeah, that actually happens. Wolverine bites an electrical cord to electrocute Sabretooth. He actually does that too. Jubilee rings the Stock Exchange bell while Sabretooth and Wolverine fight. That actually happens in the script too. Then Sabretooth runs away, and Wolverine and Jubilee join the fight with Cyclops and Iceman and Beast and Toad and Blob and Juggernaut. And everyone fights for 10 pages. Magneto goes someplace, and then the X-Men defeat the Brotherhood of Mutants. Yay, X-Men! Everybody high fives. Don't fight. Okay. Everybody high fives again. And celebrate and turn to page 120. Oh, God damn it.
Let's not congratulate ourselves yet, guys. Magnus is still out there.
Suddenly, glowing structural rails shoot up from below, splintering the wooden pier behind. Cyclops turns as rails wrap around his neck. Oh, God. Jubilees and Jeans. The rails shoot higher, Cobra-like, lifting them. Rails slamming behind Iceman and Beast, also gripping their necks and hoisting into them. The glow descends. Magneto arrives, riding magnetic energy, a good deal worse for wear. He lowers to the ground, looks at Juggernaut, energy flying off of him.
Jux, I have no script.
Pious fools.
Great. Impudent, well, no. Women and children, no. Yes?
Pious.
Pious fools, how dare you? How dare you?
He looks to Beast, Iceman, Jean, Jubilee, Why don't they just say fucking X-Men? While struggling helplessly, held high above him.
You despoil my paradise after all I've done for mutant kind, for your race. How should such insolence be punished? Death will barely begin to make recompense for the disrespect you've shown me.
He walks towards them, balls his fists into fists.
Perhaps this? Yes.
Energy increases, rails slither and turn, so the others face Jubilee and Jean, who come side by side. Jean tries to get her fingers under the rail her throat, around her throat.
Women and children first.
Jubilee's gasping, her face contorted in pain.
While you witness their final moments.
Witness this, Grandpa!
Magneto turns just as Logan leaps from behind, swinging claws. Magneto is thrown far, hitting the ground, helmet flying off.
I have a helmet?
Logan lands and rolls, coming up to his feet. The rails stop glowing. Jeans opens, dropping her. Magneto lifts himself off the ground magnetically, turning and examining his side, which bleeds through his armor. Logan charges, lunging, but Magneto throws a bolt. Logan is slammed to the ground on his back. Jean looks to the others, projecting. The rails release them. Magneto rises up over Logan, furious. Energy bolts pin Logan down.
Impudent whelp! I will rip those metal bones from your body!
Energy dances all over Logan. He jerks in pain. He screams. The flesh of Logan's arms and face ripples frighteningly. A blast of Cyclops' visor sends Magneto careening to one side. Cyclops leads Beast, Iceman, Jubilee, and Jean, firing again while Iceman propels ice missiles from his fists. Cyclops says something really cool.
Give him hell, X-Men!
Magneto's hit again. His magnetic field falters. He falls a bit closer to the ground. Beast runs and leaps and curling into a ball, body slamming against the force field. Cool. Jubilee directs a stream of non-stop sparks at Magneto. Jean flies forward, giving Magneto a psionic pounding from above. Logan stands, recovering, watching. Magneto is battered about. More ice projectiles strike. Magneto's thrown, falling unprotected. He hits the ground in no condition to fight back. Logan comes to him, yanks him up with one hand, and brings him one hand back, about to skewer with claws.
Logan!
Logan's face is filled with anger. He's trying to decide. Pause. He retracts his claws and punches. Magneto hits the dirt.
You're under arrest.
Exterior, Brooklyn shoreline, East River, night. Army troops are stationed at the shore. A helicopter is heard. Then the X-Chopper turns on its bright lights. It's headed this way. Soldiers see it. Soldiers leap to their feet and call their comrades. Many soldiers awaken. Some run from tents, rifles in hand. The X-Chopper glides to hover above them. Lower. The door opens on the helicopter side, and blocks of ice is pushed out. It hits the ground. It's the blob, frozen. The X-Chopper rises high and moves. A giant metal mesh net is pushed out, hanging by a steel cable lowered slowly. Once the net is on the ground, the cable is released. Soldiers gather. Inside the net, the bound unconscious forms of Toad, Juggernaut, and Magneto, all stripped of their armor. Several soldiers look up smiling. Few begin applauding. More soldiers join, cheering. Hell, it's practically a rousing ovation as the door of the X-Chopper slides shut.
Why a metal mesh net for Magneto?
The helicopter rises, flying away. Loud cheering.
Woo! Yeah!
Exterior, X-Mansion, dining room, day.
Huzzah!
Close on a radio, from the radio. A male voice is...
Members of the Brotherhood have been taken into custody thanks to the combined effort of the United States intelligence, community, and armed forces. That's not helping. Armed forces, though officials expressed regret that they were unable to capture the mutant terrorists called Xmen, who are believed to have assisted the Brotherhood in the takeover. There will be a ticker tape parade in Manhattan today.
Cyclops turns off the radio.
Not for us.
Xavier and all the X-Men are here. Cyclops returns to his seat. A huge meal waits on the dining room table.
Oh, who wants a lousy ticker tape parade anyway?
I do.
This guy.
Yeah, me too.
Iceman laughs. Everyone laughs. Xavier raises a glass.
Oh, yes. You know, that's enough. That's enough. Thank you. If I may, I'm proud of you. Words won't truly do justice. So to you, my family.
All glasses are raised. Exterior, X-Mansion, day. Logan's on his cycle. Jubilee puts her arms around him. Jubilee.
Oh, don't go.
Got to. I'll miss you, spark plug.
You better.
They hold a moment longer, then Jubilee lets go. She goes to Xavier's side and takes her hand. Jean and Cyclops are crossing the lawn as Iceman comes to shake Logan's hand.
Iceman.
Iceman.
Iceman? Where is that little bastard?
Remember.
And the bigger might.
Remember, kid. Might makes right.
And the bigger the might.
The bigger the right.
Iceman steps back as Jean and Cyclops arrive.
Are you sure we can't convince you to stay, Logan?
Nah. There's a certain ex-employer of mine up in Canada I want to give a chat with.
Okay.
I'll be back, though.
Good.
Someday.
Is that a promise?
To me.
It's as close as I can get you to one.
Cyclops puts out his hand. They shake. Jean comes to give Logan a hug. She kisses his cheek and whispers in his ear.
Take care of yourself.
I will.
She lets go. Logan faces front, revs his cycle. He drives. The X-Men watch him go. Jubilee waves.
Good riddance.
The end!
And that's the news!
And that's the stuff.
Can you take a bow?
Hey, everybody get in. Take a bow.
Take a bow. Thanks for watching. Yay!
I hope you enjoyed
That was
yourselves.
very good. Thanks for watching.
I have my own screen. All right.
Bye. See you later. Hey, good job to you.
Can someone wheel me out?
Good. Hey, best part of that script,
Let's leave it.
Black Sentinel.
Why
Okay,
you gotta be
guys.
black?
Uh,